Hey guys, welcome to another day with Zimaleta. In the last video I talked about some interesting stuff, but in this video I actually would like to talk about what to do if you got a load about 1400, 1500 miles and you gotta keep going straight through. You have no choice because we are doing hot shots, we are expedite. Sometimes they expect us to deliver those very long loads, and sometimes we actually prefer to have these long loads because we can make some really good money if we do get those loads. I actually have to do these loads a lot more often than I guess the shorter ones for me. I know that the last couple of weeks has been kind of slow, but normally guys, for me to drive 1500 miles, it is something regular. So the way I actually stay awake, guys, I would like to explain, you know, some of the things that I do to stay awake. I really hope it helps you guys, because I've seen people sometimes get tired from like 500-mile load. Now for me, I have like 150 miles left right now, so this means I have already drove like 750 miles approximately, because I had 100 give or take deadhead to my destination, and then a 750 mile load that I have. So this is the way I am after 800 miles, guys. I mean, excuse me, 700 miles. But most likely once I deliver, I'm gonna be the same way, you know, more or less, because this is not a very long load for me. About these 1400 mile loads, like I'm going a lot of times like from Michigan to Laredo, or like Laredo to Michigan, you know, something like that. That's just to give you guys a pretty good example. So I got some good examples for you in this video, what I do in order to stay awake. And I guess if you might be already doing a similar type of stuff, if you're not, you know, maybe it's worth taking a look at kind of like what I do to stay awake, because it's been working out for me pretty good, guys. So anyways, enjoy this little video. This is my Starbucks Gold card. It's got like my name on it, basically, right over here. So member since 2016. That's when I actually sent this thing to me, because I drink a lot of coffee there. And one of the cool things, guys, once you like reach like 300 stars, you become a gold star member, and it's fairly easy to do, guys. They have like programs to where like sometimes you could get like 250 stars if you go like to Starbucks like 7 days in a row or something, and or at least make like 7 purchases and stuff. And they give you like sometimes 7 days to do it, sometimes 150 stars, and they'll give you like 3 days to do it and stuff. So it's fairly easy getting this card. So I've been a gold member several times over. It's not important. It's nothing you know, to brag about. But why am I really talking about the gold card? With the gold card, once you actually buy like a Starbucks coffee, and you're sitting inside of the Starbucks and you're just trying to get a refill, the refills are free for Gold Star members, but they're 50 cents a piece for non-Gold Star members. And that's pretty important to me, guys, because I do this YouTube channel, and I go to Starbucks because they have really fast internet and they have really good coffee, and I just kind of sit there and I'm popping coffees all day, guys. Even though it's like it's strong coffee, so I still have like at least like, I don't know, like 4 coffees, you know, during the time, and then I'm like really wired, guys. It's kind of crazy, you know. And then like even like when nighttime hits and I don't get like no load and I'm trying to go to sleep, I can't go to sleep because I had way too many coffees. And I could tell it's like strong because I cannot really like drink it like down like right away like I could like McDonald's coffee. But I think it's really cool that they don't charge you for refills if you have a Gold Star member. However, guys, most of you don't know, but McDonald's do not charge you for coffee refills. If you buy a coffee at McDonald's, you could actually drink the coffee while you're sitting down. You could ask them for a refill, and they don't charge you. It's free. But do ask them, because some of them might not know, but most of the locations I went to, they knew that it's free, and they basically just refill it for you. So, but here's where I was trying to tell you guys about why buying 5 coffees, I guess, during the night, not such a good idea, I guess, for me, because I actually ask for a lot of sugar in there. I always say 14 sugars and 7 creams, because I don't know if you notice, guys, but a lot of times when you're getting coffee from there, they don't actually mix it, and they don't give you nothing to stir it with either. So they just kind of like pour it in there, and they just give you the coffee, and it tastes bitter. So, you know, that's why I say like 14 sugars, because they got a little button they keep pressing, and sometimes when you're pressing the thing, the sugar's barely falling. And another thing I noticed, I think their sugar is like 2 times less sweet than what you get like in the store, which is kind of strange. I've noticed that, guys, especially when I got, you know, some sugar at McDonald's and I mix it myself, and I'm thinking, wow, it takes like 14 sugars and stuff, you know, for them to just press a button, and then like I mix it and stuff to make it actually just drinkable. We're not even talking like full of sweet coffee, you know. And they said that 1 push is kind of like 1 teaspoon. But guys, I'm not like this sugar like drinker. Like at home, I have between 2 and 3 teaspoons in my coffee of sugar. So, you know, it's not like I just kind of like thinking, you know, I need like 14 teaspoons of sugar. But the thing about sugar, guys, it really makes you gain weight kind of quick. So it's kind of like you're drinking coffee, but it's not any better than soda, because I'm having all these, you know, sugar in that stuff still. Even though it's not sweet, I'm still getting it. And obviously we got a sitting down type of job, and it does not help the situation because we're sitting down. So it's a lot easier to, like, you know, get a belly and not be able to lose it. That's the only place where I gain weight, just the belly, you know. So sometimes I lose it, but then I notice I'm drinking a lot of sweets or like soda and stuff, and I'm thinking, man, I gotta cut back, because I could definitely tell the difference. It seems like I'm eating like less, but I'm drinking more soda or like more coffee, and I'm gaining weight. So yeah, I just thought I'll throw it out there, because I'm pretty sure we all are struggling with the same type of thing. If you're a driver, then, you know, you gotta drive, you gotta have your energy drinks, so you gotta have your coffee. I used to be on the energy drinks, guys, like big time, especially like when I get tired. But I kind of stopped drinking them. Not really sure why, but I just kind of like doing away with them. I do think they're not healthy, but I think it's a lot better to drink an energy drink than to be like somewhere off the side of the road in an accident or like falling asleep. So I would choose that instead. But what I've been noticing is I could have 2 monsters, okay? I could be tired as everything, and I have like 2 monsters. Guys, 30 minutes later, I'm like just crashing again. Like I feel like, I think like more sleeper. So I don't know, like it doesn't even feel like it's working for me. So I don't know. Maybe I just had too much caffeine, and I have like developed like immunity to it or something. But obviously, one thing for sure, Starbucks still works for me. So, and if not Starbucks, then like McDonald's lattes or their macchiatos, they still actually work for me as well. So that's like another option. But their coffee, nope, doesn't work for me. It tastes like water to me. Like, I mean, it's good. Like, I'm talking about like, it still tastes like coffee, but it feels like a watered down version of coffee. You know, at least what I've been getting. I mean, it's just the way it tastes to me. Maybe it tastes like that because I actually drink a lot, like at Starbucks, and I expect that certain type of bitterness to the coffee, which I don't feel when drinking the McDonald's one. But anyways, I know I got quite a bit off topic, but I really didn't have one for this video anyways. But I wanted to make you guys a video and at least share some kind of experience with you guys, because I just thought of this out of the blue. So, you know, if you like it, hit a like. If you don't, I guess don't do anything. But you know, I just wanted to share my experience because, you know, it's a driving video. I've been asked to try to, you know, make some of these driving videos. And I guess before I go, I do want to give you guys a little, like, I guess, my own strategy towards driving like very long distances. We're talking about like 1,400 to 1,500 miles, sometimes to even more, without no sleep. And I have like two strategies involved. If I know I have to drive this long, I don't drink any coffee, no energy drinks, even though I really like to drink coffee. I try to basically stretch myself out as much as possible. But also, once it hits 3 o'clock in the morning, then, even though I'm not tired yet, then I get a coffee or something, sometimes at McDonald's, you know, if I don't have nothing else, then that's where I get it. And what I start doing, then I start drinking the coffee. You cannot get yourself tired. You have to basically try to drink coffee before you actually get tired. And the other strategy, guys, is don't look at how many miles you gotta drive. Just forget about it, that it's there, and don't even think that you're tired, because if you gotta drive sometimes straight through, and it's like it's a straight to load, that they called you because they knew you could actually do one of those. And sometimes companies, they don't care, they get a load and they give it to a driver. My company is a little bit different. They actually know I could handle loads like this, and they still tell me, they said, look, if you get tired, let us know, pull over and sleep. You know, they're not gonna hold it against me, you know, even though the load must get there. And I've been having a pretty good reputation. I've been able to just go ahead and, you know, take the loads straight on through, you know, so yeah, you know, that's the way I do it. And basically, by not thinking about that you're tired, guys, just don't let anybody tell you, like, ask you even, hey, are you tired? Say, look, don't even ask me that. Like I have sometimes like phone calls, they're like, oh, how do you feel? Like, you drove like so, are you tired? I'm like, don't even ask me, you know, like, I'm not even gonna reply to that. I don't allow myself to even think that I am tired or I'm not tired. I'm just basically just, I don't know, it's like, I don't know how to call it, but I just don't even think about it. And what I've noticed, guys, I lost a lot longer doing that. And here's one thing that it's really hard to stop. Once I know that I have about 30 miles left of the destination, guys, that's when it hits me. It's like your brain is no longer being tricked. It's like it knows you are reaching that threshold, you know, to where basically, you know, you're gonna make it. You know you're gonna start sleeping soon. It's like all of a sudden your brain just kicks in, and it's releasing some kind of, I guess, it's because it's a chemical type of process. I'm not sure what it's called, but it releases a chemical in your brain that causes you to go to sleep. I know you guys probably didn't think about sleep that way, but that's how it is. So, and because I am talking about sleep, guys, and we're missing a lot of sleep, this is something you might not know, but I have discovered this back in the day, guys, before I even was expediting, on the Discovery Channel, that they actually had like a show on sleeping, and they said that, you know, like different professions and stuff that was not sleeping, like, and they were talking about like TV reporters and stuff, because they have to travel, get the story, and they stay in these, you know, hotels with like a bunch of people, they could barely sleep and stuff, and some of them are like sleeping sitting down because they'll get like this one room, and it might be like crew of like 5 or 6 or whatever, so not everybody's gonna get a place, I guess, to sleep. And plus they have to, I guess, go in the morning and report on something. And you know, they talked about various professions that do not sleep regularly. Did you know sleep can actually be made up, guys? When you're not actually sleeping, it's sort of like you're basically going into debt. It's kind of like getting credit and, you know, getting into debt basically with sleep. So you're gonna actually need to pay it off by sleeping. And I know it might seem like so counterintuitive. Well, how could you make it up if you're, I mean, it could be like 2 days from now and you're trying to like sleep in and sleep longer. But guys, it's actually true. You'll actually need to make it up. So if you're losing one night of sleep, try to make it up another night if you can. So what that means is you might need to sleep longer. So if you get a break and you're trying to sleep in the daytime, just sleep longer than you normally can, or somehow break it up. But try to basically pay that sleep off, because it's really important for your health in your nervous system. So yeah, I'm gonna call this an end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and God bless you. Be safe out there, guys.